I want to thank Roy that comes now for Mincha Marev, comes for Shabbos. He made a book, a beautiful book. So we're holding page 136. So today, before we start, I just want to share something very strange. According to 136. According to Torah, how many years is the world now? 5, 7, 8, 6. So it's 5,786. So the question is, why every Sunday we say Hayom Yom Rishon, today's the first day of the week? It's 5,760 years plus 5 months and 6 days. That's what we should say. It's almost like when it comes the first day of the week, it's like we're starting again from zero. How does that work? It's like what happens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Shabbos, and we start from zero again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We start from zero again. What happened? So he's going to. This is what we're going to learn. Very interesting. It's a very strange concept. We know what happens on Shabbos. People don't realize. The 6 days of the week is the beginning that God created the world. The first day of the week, the second day of the week, third day, every day. And then what happens on Shabbos? The entire world goes up to a level that's above time. Now, if the world is not in time anymore, so whatever was till now is not in existence. After Shabbos, the world comes back into time. Just like with the first moment of creation, what happened at the first day of creation? God had to create a world from above time and make time. Time did not exist before time was created. Space did not either exist before space was created. So the first moment when God created everything, He created and made time and space. So guess what? Every Shabbos, the whole world gets to Atzilut. Atzilut is above time and space. And then on Sunday it comes again back down. So now starts again time. It's like a new world.
That's the hardest part. Cycle.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
The hardest part to understand that there was never time before God created.
Because
I can imagine anything else.
Because we're in time.
And then
we live in time. That's why.
It's like you can't stop it.
Well, the question
Time is something
I learned something else. The question is, when you say Shabbat,
try it work.
Shabbat where? Because Shabbat here is.
It doesn't. Shabbos is not limited to time. Meaning, the Alter Rebbe brings in Shulchan Aruch, wherever you in the world, whatever time Shabbos is, that's when it happens. That's it. Doesn't make a difference.
But the world is going.
Your world.
It's for you.
It's for you. It's your world. The whole world.
Physical.
You want to hear something? We say every Friday night before L'chad Dodi. We say how many chapters?
We say 7.
Which one? L'chol Neranana. Shiru Hashem. Hashem Molach. Mizmor Shiru, Hashem Malach, and Mizmor LeDavid. Wait. Well, let me tell you why. Let me explain to you why. Why do we say 6 chapters? Why do we have to say these 6 chapters? One is each day of the week. So the first chapter is for the first day of the week. Second chapter is the second. And if you look at each chapter, and you learn it, you understand why it's connected to the second day of the week, because if you see what was created and you see what the chapter speaks about. Okay, guess what's the 6th chapter? We get up, we say Mizmor LeDavid, Havu Lashem B'nei Elim, Havu Lashem Kavod. Havu, 3 times Havu. What does Havu mean? Translate. Bring. Havu Lashem B'nei Elim. We're giving to Hashem the sons of the mighty. Havul Hashem kavod v'ois. Havul Hashem. What does that mean? According to Kabbalah, when we say those 3 sentences, bring means we're lifting the world up to the world of Bria, to Yitzira, Bria, and Atzilut. It's 3 words: Havu, Havu, Havu. Bring, bring, lift it up.
Is it
And then
five days?
there's 4 worlds. Atzilut, Bria, Yitzira, Asiya.
So you went down.
Yeah, I'm saying the highest is Atzilut.
Right.
But guess what says after Havu? Hishtachavu Lashem Bahar HaKodesh. The first letters of those words is Kabbalah. Means when you lift the world up to Atzilut, now we're just in the world of receiving, we don't exist. So Shabbos, you're basically lifting the world to a place above time and space. Now the fact that you look at around, it's very, sometimes what hurts me, that's why I don't walk so much outside on Shabbos. I'm just telling you the truth. Because when it comes to Shabbos, you're on a different plane, like a different reality. And sometimes you're walking outside and you see things that it doesn't match to where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like sometimes you see people doing Shabbos things that doesn't match that you're above time and space. They're living like it's a regular day of the week. They don't, it's not like...
Are you supposed to go outside or are you supposed to stay?
I'm just saying to go outside, it's just hard sometimes to live it through. But when you get the whole idea of Shabbos is you're going to a space that's out of space and out of time. That's Shabbos.
So this is why there is people that count Shabbat all week. They want to stay in this
environment.
No, so we want to
say this is the first day of Shabbat, second day of Shabbat.
so what we're doing is whatever you say.
People that live like this.
Okay, but the idea is to connect it a little, to get a little taste every day. So you get the idea? Now there is an angel called Matat. Mem tes tes.
Okay.
Mem tes tes. It's not Mem tough tough. Matat. That's his name. What's he in charge of? He's in charge of getting from the above time and bringing it back to time on Sunday, the first day of the week. That's like God uses him as the tool to get the world from above time and space, which is Shabbos, and bring it back to time and space. That's his job. So you know what they call this angel? Chatzir. You ever heard of what chatzir is? Ches tzadik yudesh. It's when you have...
No, we know what chatzir is. We just don't know how it's...
Okay, well, I'll explain to you. Explain what's the translation? Like things that grow from the ground and the animals eat. So the way hay grows is it grows and then you cut it. And then it grows again, you cut it. So he says, this angel, he only lives for 6 days. Because then when the Shabbos comes, we cut him, meaning when we cut him. He gets to a place above time, and then again starts again growing for 6 days. We cut him on Shabbos because he gets above time and space, and again for 6 days, and we cut it on Shabbos. You get what I'm saying? Because cutting means here, he gets to above time and space. He's no more exists. Mm-hmm. Are you following a little this?
It's a new creation every time? Or is it
Every Sunday is a new creation.
Every day is a new day.
Yeah, but every first day of the week is the new creation of the first day, like the first day of the first day.
Okay.
Then the second day of the week is like the second day, again a new second day.
So how all of this connect to what you said that we count the years and not the week?
Hold on.
So therefore, the what I'm saying is we count every week a new. It's not a connecting. In other words, this what's today? Wednesday night, right? Thursday is a new creation that didn't exist last Wednesday night, Thursday. So in other words, this week is the only week, and that's it. Then Shabbos this week ends, and now starts a new creation, a new week. So it's not connected. That's why the first word we say in Kiddush Friday night, Vayichulu. We learned it in the first mime of Shir Hashirim. What does Vayichulu mean? Extinct.
Finished.
It becomes nullified. Like a kala. Why is a kala called a kala? Kala is a bride. In Hebrew, you say kala. Why? Because she becomes kalot nefesh. Your soul becomes totally nullified to Hashem. So l'cha dodi, l'kras kala means Hashem is our Dodi is Hashem, Kala is us, and on Friday night we become part of Hashem, so nothing exists. It's funny, the Rebbe, when he got married to the previous Rebbe's daughter, in the Ketubah, he wrote 3 conditions to marry his daughter. One is that every Friday night, you have to be up a whole Friday night, study Torah. No sleeping on Shabbos.
Oh, the rabbi told it to
The Rebbe's father-in-law, which is the previous Rebbe, said to his Chatan, every Friday night, you're a whole night learning Torah. And one of the Hasidim, I know a few Hasidim, that every Shabbos they didn't sleep for 24 hours. Why? You say to someone, Shomer Shabbat. What does Shomer Shabbat means?
To observe the Sabbath.
Observe Shabbos. So he's in the Talmud, Shomer is also a guard. You know, like if I hire a guard to guard my house, he's called a Shomer. Now what happens if a Shomer falls asleep on the job? You fire him.
It's a problem.
Yeah, you fire him. So if God says to you, I want you to be Shomer Shabbos, means I want you to guard the Shabbos. How could you fall asleep while you're guarding Shabbos?
Nice.
So they were up a whole Shabbos, studying the whole time. Or whatever, 24 hours.
Started before them. Started with David Melech.
But they said Shena
He was up Shabbos?
David Melech was learning on Shabbos.
Why?
Because he couldn't pass away.
You know he's going down on Shabbos.
So right. So he'll never die until the angel. That's the Talmud says that, right?
So,
Yeah, Gemara says that.
but didn't it say Shena b'Shabbat Tanu?
So the Rebbe says, how do you know sleeping on Shabbos is a pleasure? Because Shabbos is 3 letters: Shin, Bet, Tav, Shina, B'Shabbos, Tainuk. Sleeping in Shabbos is a joy. The Rebbe changed it: Sicha, B'Shabbos, Tainuk. To speak about Torah on Shabbos is a pleasure.
Okay.
So we're taking the same word, we're just changing the...
So based on that, you need to start Shachrit at like 5:30.
Shachrit on Shabbos time.
No. Okay. But-
9:30.
I like Shachrit or something.
right? It's the best, it's like Gan Eden.
That's the best.
So the reason I'm bringing this all out is just for one thing. Listen, we're not on this level, but I just want to share with you. The Rebbe, now there was another condition that the previous Rebbe made with the Rebbe, that he can't have any fillings in his teeth. You know, when you have a cavity, they put a filling.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Okay.
to fill you.
Yeah. Okay.
Why? Listen to this. Because if you put a filling, so then throughout the year you eat, right? And what happens on Pesach? How do you kosher the fillings? Your teeth, you don't have to kosher because since it's natural. Boiling it. Yeah. So he had no filling. So what happened? His teeth came out. Eventually, all his teeth came out. Anyways, I'm bringing
Put fillings from zchuchit, like the Sephardim, and everything.
that's because they don't hold it absorbs. Yeah. So the point you getting what I'm saying? The point that I'm bringing out is, Chevra, that when it comes to Shabbos, the whole world lifts to a place that's above time and space. And then on first day of the week, it starts again. That's why we call it Hayom Yom Rishon, Hayom Yom Sheni. We don't say Hayom 5,600 and 400 years. Today is a new day. It's a new week, a new creation.
So any significance with the Genesis, the days of creation?
It continues every year, every week. It starts again.
No, every single day. Is there something we should be cognizant of?
Oh yeah. So by the Rebbe constantly, when it was Tuesday, every time it was Tuesday, the Rebbe spoke about that today. What does it say in the Torah on Tuesday? Double good.
Correct.
So since it means double good, means that this day has a double blessing. So Tuesday is a day that you should move, a day you should do things, because the Torah says twice you should good. Friday is when God created the humans. So Friday we get back and we get ready for Shabbos and we get ourselves back to humanity and we get ready for the above time. Everything that happens every day of the week is a reflection every week the same thing.
So according to the Rebbe, the best day to get ready is Tuesday.
Tuesday night. Tuesday, yeah.
Not what happened today that is
Thursday.
basically.
Oh, why people do Thursday?
Because most of the people don't work on Friday. And
Oh, okay. That's like a it's easier for the work. Okay, yeah. Tuesday.
basically Tuesday.
Yeah.
Monday evening, no?
Monday even or Tuesday, same thing. So, Chevra.
Before going in,
Yeah.
I learned that this man was created on the 6th day.
When Adam was created.
Why? This man is 97. The Shema, the Shem Ben. Shema, it's Adam. Shem Ben, the Behemah. They were created. And the combination of both created the time.
Wow. You heard what he said? Chevra, you missed out what he said here. Raphael. You heard what he said?
No, sorry.
So say it again.
I
No?
need to watch the video.
Okay, watch it. Okay, let's read inside. It makes sense what I said a little, Chevra? Makes sense? Let's read it inside. And then we're going to get to, you remember we spoke about the three levels of a person, Adam, Ish, and Enosh. Adam means you're fully intellectual and emotional is good. You're like perfect. Ish is only emotional is great. Your intellect is not. Enosh is you're weak in both. And how do we get the weak person to become strong again? So it says you have to eat bread. Lechem levav enosh yisad. A man that eats bread, it satisfies enosh. Lechem levav enosh. So that means if a person feels weak, what's going to strengthen him is the bread. What's bread? So we're going to learn in here, okay? So let's start page 136, and we'll go through. Now that you got the idea, I think it'll be easier to just go through it. You have it? In the middle of the page on the right, it's like where it says a bed, 136, you see it? On the right, Vahine, you see it? Oh, you want to show them where? No, it has the vowels there also. You see it? Okay, Vahine Vachine Zu Nikra Ha'adam Enosh. A person is called Enosh in this level. Why? Ki yesh kama shemis Enosh Ish Adam. There's three names for a person. Enosh, which is the lowest, Ish, which is the second highest, and Adam, which is above. What is Adam? Adam hu b'chines shleimus. Adam means you're complete. How do you know when you say Adam is complete? Like it says in the Torah, when God created the first man, it says, Zochar unekeva bra'am. He created male and female. Vayikra shmom Adam, and he called them Adam. So when did he call them Adam? When the female and male was created. V'yedua. Whenever you have a man and a feminine and a masculine together, that's a completion, because you have the mashpia, the one that provides, the one that receives is together, and that's Adam. So Adam means complete, intellectual and emotional. Ish. Ish is lower than the level of Adam. When you say the word Ish, it speaks about your emotional character. He's a mensch. You ever heard the expression, you're a mensch? It's not an intellectual expression. He's a good person. He has a good character trait. That's Ish. So when I say on someone he's a mensch, it's Ish. When I say someone he's a chacham, he's a half a Adam. It depends if he's also a mensch. You can have a chacham that's not a mensch. You know, like someone once told me, a girl once says to me, I want to go out with a boy that's very smart, like a genius. I said, but then he's not a mensch. Most geniuses are not mensch. So do you rather have a mensch that's not a genius, or a genius that's not a mensch?
I think a mensch.
Oh, I'd rather have a mensch. I'd rather have a ish. I don't want to have a smart guy genius that's a bum. You know what I'm saying? So he said.
That's why they said במקום שאין אנשים משתדל להיות איש.
Enosh. Anashim is enosh.
Okay.
Since there is no one that could do the job, you be a ish, be a mensch. The enosh is not a mensch. The enosh is missing his mensch l'chaim.
Okay. So
Got it?
no Adam. Adam is above.
Adam is already your mensch plus. It's like an extra plus.
Most of the people want to be ish, Adam is like
Is already, and that's also a ish. You know what I mean?
behind.
Yeah. So he says, "Well, Adam, hainu kashiyesh lemachal gadol tzava enosh." You know what enosh is? Lamata mikulam. Enosh is the lowest. Hainu adarabba. Chalishas koichas hanefesh. When your soul is weak, miloshin okav alev mikol va'anush. Clear? So enosh is the lowest. Turn to the same page, but the second column, like the page is divided in half. V'hinei kamay kein lamayla. Just like by a person, humans, there's three. There's Adam, Ish, and Enosh. Same thing with Hashem. What's Hashem? HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it says, Valdmus HaKisei, the Mus Kamari Adam. If you look on it's from Yecheskel. I think we read it on Shavuos. Didn't we read it on Shavuos? On the Haftorah? He says he saw a vision of God sitting on his throne, and he looks like Adam. He said it on God. He has an image of Adam. What does that mean? It means the highest level of godliness where the intellect and the emotional is strong. It's an expression. Then there is Ish Mulchama. We say in the every day in the morning prayers by Oz Yashir, Hashem Ish Mulchama. God is a man of war, a warrior. That's already how God puts himself into emotions, character. He has to fight a war. He has to fight with this. Aval Enosh. You know what Enosh is in the spiritual world? Matat. I told you the angel Matat. Look how he spells it. Mem. Tes. What does that mean? This angel is weak. His emotional is not strong, and his intellect is not strong. And that's why it says, Enosh kachotze yamav. Enosh, his days is cut off. It's like an expression when you say you cut the hay. So when you want to say a person, his day is cut off, you say kechotzer yamav. He's like cut like hay. Like he's so this angel, his days are cut. What does that mean? This angel is compared to hay. Hay, the stalks. Why? What is chatzer? It's grass. You cut it many times, and it grows within a short period of time. It's not like fruits that you only get one season and one, you know what I'm saying? It's not, this, it keeps growing, you cut it keeps growing, you cut it keeps growing. It's like it just keeps going. And in Gemara it's called aspasta. Aspasta. Well, not asbestos, but aspasta. Oh, they call it, yeah? Okay. This angel that's called Matat, his job is to take the light of Hashem and bring it to the 6 days of the week. So what happens? Yom Rishon, on the first day of the week, he brings chesed. He's called a little child. This angel is called a child. Why? Just like a child. His emotional and intellect is weak. Right? A child, his character is not yet fully developed, and his intellect is also not fully developed compared to adults. The same thing is Matat. This angel, he's weak. The Chesed Meslabish, the Gab is compared to Atzilut. Atzilut is full of godliness, so this angel compared to Atzilus, he's very weak. He's far low intellectual and far low. Over Chol Shabbos, every Shabbos, what happens? All the worlds go up. This angel also goes up to which world? To Atzilut. And then what happens when he goes up to Atzilus? Gam Zakanti, Nar Hayisi. Why? On Shabbat, I become a mature adult. Why? Because I go up to the world of Atzilut. So during the week, I'm like, I'm an Enosh. What do I mean an Enosh? I'm not good emotionally, and I'm not good mentally. When it comes Shabbos, I become a mature adult because I lift myself to a new world. And over there, everything is great, and Atzilut is great. To this. Then when it comes back Sunday, the first day of the week, he goes back down. So he's back again a child. And therefore it's like his days are short. He only lives 6 days, cut. 6 days, cut. 6 days, cut. V'teida,
If
and
you said that on Sunday, when you bring everything, then you cut him,
No,
it's going up.
on Shabbat, not Sunday.
Friday night he gets cut.
Oh, okay.
Through the week he's growing.
Oh, it's growing.
But then on Shabbos he elevates to Atzilut,
And
so he's cut away from the world.
And then on Sunday,
That's how he brings it back there. Got it? Makes sense?
Yeah.
Look what he says. V'ateda, the last paragraph on that column. What do we do every Sunday? We say Hayom Yom Rishon B'Shabbos. We say it's the first day. What are you the first day? It's 5,000 years. No, today is the first day. The creation just started again. Yom Sheni, then Monday, again, the second day, till Shvi'i. So he asks, there's so many years that went since the creation till now. The next page, 137. See it? The top thing. Ella, he says, you know what happens on Shabbos? This angel, this young angel, Matat, goes up to the world of Atzilus, and you know what's Atzilus? It's above time. In Atzilus, there's no time. And therefore, when you come back to the first day, it starts again. It's like the beginning of the creation again. Guess what? Every Sunday, every first day of the week, what happens? The time becomes created again. Because on Shabbos, you're above time. On Shabbos, you're above space. So then when it comes to the first day of a week, it's creating time again. That's what happened on the first week of creation. God created time. Every first day of the week, God creates time again. Because on Shabbos, the world is above time and space, because it goes up to Atzilut. Shabbos hu aliyah b'Atzilus shelamayla v'azman. Over Yom Echad, when it comes Sunday, it comes back. And that's why it's called the week that has 6 corners to it. You know, maybe the 6 directions? Up, down, right, left, front, back. Because there's 6 days of the week.
That makes a cube.
Got it? On Shabbos, they all become non-existent. There's no space. There's no time. So therefore, there's only 6 directions. Because that's only 6 days of the week. When you get the Shabbos, it's above the directions. It makes sense?
The number 0, it's like a non...
It's back to zero. Back to zero. Above time. Now, you have to remember one thing. When you're during the week, he's called Enosh, but compared to Adam, V'chein moving the same thing with us. When we're called Enosh, when you say on a person he's an Enosh, just like this angel, for the 6 days of the week he's called Enosh. Why is he called Enosh? He's weak emotionally, he's weak mentally, because he's in the world of time and space, and he creates time and space. On Shabbos, he becomes the real man, which is above time and space. Same thing with us. When a person is on a very low level, he's called Enosh. So therefore, then you're low, and then what do? So guess what? There is hope. You know what the hope is called? Mikveh Yisrael. You know what Mikveh Yisrael means?
Take it back.
No. So usually people call a mikveh. But mikveh has 2 translations. Mikveh means a gathering. So when you have water gathered in one place, it's called mikveh mayim. In the Chumash, God took all the water and made gatherings of water, because the world was first covered with water. The whole Yikavu hamayim, and there should be mikveh hamayim, like a little. That's one. Another mikveh comes from the word hope.
Mekaveh.
Tikva.
Mekaveh.
You ever heard of hope?
Of course.
So guess what? A Jew has. What's the same idea?
Yeah. No, but it's the same
Word.
the same word.
It's just you say it to pronounce it. So if a person feels like he's enosh, he's weak emotionally, he's meek, he's weak intellectually, there is a hope. What's the hope? You have to eat bread. Lechem, lavav, Enosh, Yisak. What is that? The lechem levav enosh Yisak goes on the Torah.
רואים את זה על יין.
1 minute, one. That's Yisamach levav. We're first.
הייתי שבוע שעבר.
No, Rafi. First, we're going to cover bread. Then we're going to get to wine. Then we'll get to oil. Then we'll get to water. Let's start with bread. Let's start. You're going too fast. Let's go first with bread. Sheyisad levav enosh v'yichaskenu loy liyas koyach v'oiz lichvish gam nashamas. You know what Torah does? Torah takes this weak person that feels he can't overcome his animal instincts, he can't overcome his animal desires. He feels weak, and the Torah gives him strength. By learning Torah, it's like food for your soul. And that's why Torah is called Oz. Hashem Oz, Lamo Yitain. Hashem gave his nation strength. What is that? Shenesenes koyach voiz nefesh elokis. By learning Torah, it gives strength and power to your godly soul to overcome the physical body and the physical animal soul and to go out of your jail. So you feel weak? Learn Torah. Just like when you feel weak, you eat bread. When you feel weak emotionally and spiritually, learn some Torah. Torah is going to give. It's like bread. That's why it's called bread. Food for the soul. Just like when you eat, it satisfies your heart. Does it give you strength when you eat bread? If you're going to be hungry, you're not going to eat a whole day, what's going to happen? You're going to be weak. And if you don't eat even more, your energy is going to start to fade. But when you eat bread, what happens? Yisad halev, your heart gets satisfied, and your soul comes back to you. So eating, what does eating do? It makes you physically back strength. Guess what? Lachma shel Torah. The same thing, Torah is bread. How do you know Torah is bread? Because how do you make bread from chita? Chita is wheat. Chita is spelled with 3 letters, ches, tes, he, which is the numerical value of 22. How many letters in the alphabet? 22. The Torah is made from the 22 letters of the alphabet. And Keminyan Chita v'lchein b'Shavuos. What do we do on Shavuos? How many breads do we bring on Shavuos? 2. Why 2 breads? One is the bread that it gives strength to your animal soul, your godly soul, to overcome your animal soul. And the second bread is also say shelafisha nefesh ruchni va'gufu gashmi ve'in ruch nefesh al kem b'chdei sheyis chabrus kashas nefesh aguf. So you have to turn the page. You need something to connect them. Yeah. So basically, why do you have to eat? Let's take all jokes aside. Why do we have to eat?
You can have enough energy to read Torah.
So he says a very interesting thing. Your body is physical. Your soul is spiritual. In order for your soul to remain connected to the body,
You need to feed them.
you need to give your body food, that food becomes blood. That blood becomes evaporates, and in the vapor your soul resides and gives energy to your soul to stay connected to your body. In other words, if you're not going to eat, your soul will exist, but not with the body. It'll move away from the body. In order for your soul to stay in the body, you need a bread to keep your soul connected. So when I learn Torah, I'm getting my soul connected to my body and giving strength to my godly soul to overcome my weakness. Guess what? That's one thing, bread, when I learn Torah. There's another thing I do when I learn Torah. I get God to come to this world and be connected here, because God is like a soul to this world. So if we're not going to learn Torah, the energy of God is going to slowly leave this world. Just like when you eat, your soul remains connected and be to your body. So too, when I learn Torah, besides giving my godly soul energy to have strength to overcome the animal, it gets God's infinite light to be connected to this world. So it's like a double bread. It's a double effect. So now we at least understand how Torah is compared to bread. Because bread, just like bread gives you strength, so too the Torah gives us strength to connect the physical and the godly soul to have strength. You agree?
But we have to be aware of the fact that we need both the physical and spiritual.
Well,
The energy that's supplied.
we're going to end off just.